Tourism here is big business, and talk last month of a gasoline shortage that could discourage tourism was definitely not good for business. In an epic overstatement, one politician even warned there would be 6,000 people on welfare here if the island didn't get more gas, and only 7,000 people live here year-round. But the summer population swells to 45,000, a lot of people coming by car, on the ferry. And all the cars and the boats burn up a lot of gas. Only 2 oil companies sell to dealers here. When they began limiting the amount they'd sell, people who depend on tourism started worrying. A real quandary. Publicize the gas problem and you may run out of tourists. Ignore the problem and you may run out of gas.
As far as I could see, it was going to kill the whole island economy because people were starting to cancel hotel rooms, cancel house rentals, and so on. And that the whole island needed the gas, needed the tourism, because that was what our economy is based on, 100%. And without it, we were going to die.
The oil companies say they changed their policies, brought in more gasoline, because the vineyard is unique. It is an island. Also, 2 gas stations had closed during the past year, and because of allocations, less gasoline was reaching the island this year. But it was just a few days after the vineyard's unique situation got national attention that the gas stations got more gas. And that has made some folks skeptical.
I feel that it's just a major oil company plot, like just to raise the prices of gasoline.
Well, just a story, excitement. Anything for a story.
Well, I have to say, no one could repeat. I'm conservation chairman of the Ridgefield Gardens Club, and I don't think there's any scarcity at all. It's these that want to make it just for large distributors and to get the Alaska pipeline put through. I don't believe a word of it.
With the gasoline flowing plenty now, the Chamber of Commerce says the dilemma is behind us. Maybe, but in a few months when the tourists are gone and the New England weather turns cold, it won't be gasoline in demand here, it will be heating oil. And the oil companies already predict there'll be a shortage of that, too. Richard Roth, CBS News, Martha's Vineyard.
Actor Lon Chaney, Jr. died yesterday at his home in San Clemente, California. He was 58. His wife declined to specify the cause of death. Following in the footsteps of his father, he played monster roles in such films as Count Dracula, The Mummy, and The Wolfman. The National Transportation Safety Board today said the plane in which baseball star Roberto Clemente and 4 others were killed was overloaded and had 2 bad engines. The DC-7 plane crashed shortly after takeoff from Puerto Rico on New Year's Eve. The men had hired the plane from a Puerto Rican charter company to fly supplies to earthquake victims in Managua, Nicaragua. The safety board said the plane had not been flown in 4 months, that its flight engineer was unqualified for his job, and that the co-pilot had had only 6 hours experience in a DC-7. A lot of parents wonder what they can do to help keep their children busy during the summer vacation. Well, a college in Kentfield, California has provided some parents with a unique solution. Terry Drinkwater reports.
Like many other 7- and 9-year-olds, the Hanson boys are spending part of the summer climbing trees, building forts, swimming, hiking, and just playing. But 3 days a week, these 2 youngsters do something they say they like better than all of those vacation pastimes. The Hanson boys are going to college. Here, a university-level class in speed reading and comprehension, something far beyond the ABCs of elementary school, where they will return in the fall. These are enrichment classes for gifted, though not necessarily genius-level IQ children. Along with young men and women of an age you would expect to see here pursuing higher academic endeavors, a total of 80 5 through 12-year-olds follow their disciplines in similar classroom settings. By no means all of the subject matter is on the college level. For example, the physics and electronics classes concentrate on the basics. But still, the instruction is far beyond what most 8-year-olds would get.
We've had a lot of fun with them, and they've had a lot of fun and learned a lot. We can't get them to take a break, when it's break time. They sort of hang on.
Are you surprised? Isn't some of this just awfully complicated for a 10-year-old?
Not really, because there are learning psychologists who have said, and I think established quite clearly, that once you get to a certain age level, that you can grasp any concept. If you're capable of learning, you can grasp any concept if it's laid out in the right format.
What are you doing there?
Here I'm playing with the telescope, and It's a thing where you hook it up to a generator and you turn the knob and it makes a different pattern. It's no experiment. You just turn it so it makes a pattern that you like, and then you can show it to people.
Do you understand all of this, all you're learning?
Yeah, some of it. Not all of it, I don't think. Some of it's hard, some of it's easy.
Oh, I think it's neat. Fun, you got a lot of advantage that most other people don't got, and you could just do things that you really can look forward to really liking. A lot of things that you can pick, and I picked electronics because I like electronics.
The curriculum for kids also includes computer programming and procedures, astronomy and biology. It's all pretty advanced stuff. But as one professor here put it, 8-year-olds we've found are often a lot easier to stimulate and teach than 18-year-olds are. One additional short course quite naturally intrigued us, television news.
Here we are at the radio department, and there's something wrong going with the the cameras.
As an 8-year-old, are you really learning about television news here?
Yes, in my class I am.
Well, how is it?
Sort of weird. Okay, this is John Chancellor News Stream coming up with the latest news.
Well, at least it doesn't sound like he's interested in coming after our jobs. Terry Drinkwater, CBS News, Kentfield, California.
Hooper.
As the child kept saying, John Chancellor, radio news. That's the news this Friday night. I'm Roger Mudd, television news. Good night.